Good morning and welcome back to India. I am in the city of Amritsar in the province of Punjab, and we have a full day of eating classic foods here in Amritsar. I have so much to show you. We're gonna do it throughout the day, have a little rest in between, and eat some seriously good foods. I absolutely love this city, and we've been having such a good time so far. So we're starting the day off with breakfast. Let me take you into somewhere that makes a puri plate. Let's go. So here at Chana Sweets, they have a whole operation going in the alleyway. They're not only making puris, they're making a ton of stuff back here.
This is called a
Samosa? Satpura samosa. So usually it's just the puri making back here for breakfast, but they have a ton of stuff going on. It's amazing. Let's go in the restaurant and eat. So we have come to have their puri plate breakfast. So this is the puri. It's like a fried dough. It's very thin, crispy because it has been fried twice. And you just rip off a piece and you go ahead and dip it into the little side dishes that come with it. There's like a potato curry and then the chana, these chickpeas. Let's jump right into the chana. This is like such a typical breakfast here. It's so heavy, but perfect way to start the day. Let's go, cheers. Oh, nice. The chana is really soft and the gravy that it's in is quite rich. This has just been fried to perfection. It's just ever so slightly oily, but it hasn't been over fried. And just enough to be crispy. Nice. This is definitely a satisfying breakfast. Okay, now let's go in for the potatoes. Aloo. You're right. Is it tamarind? The potatoes? Is it in like a tamarind sauce? It's quite sweet and like tangy. So the potatoes are in quite a sweet sauce, and it's a little tangy as well. So I'm almost thinking that it might be like a little bit of tamarind in there. But the potatoes are nice and soft, chunky. Oh my goodness. They're bringing more food to the table. Nice, satisfying breakfast. And they just brought some hot ones to the table. I love the sweetness of those potatoes. They're really quite sweet and tangy. They're really nice. You've got savory, you've got sweet, you've got some onion crunch on the side, and then these nice crispy puris. Absolutely delicious. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever eaten here, that kind of sweets. So I've eaten a puri and a half, and these guys will keep coming out. If you need refills of any of the dishes on the side, if you need a new puri, they'll bring it to you fresh and hot. Absolutely delicious. Really, really great start to the day. After a heavy start with puri for breakfast, we rolled into lunch at Crystal, a spot my family's been loyal to as long as they can remember. It's one of those stood the test of time original Amritsari restaurants, old school Punjabi food that kept doing what it does best, while the city around it got shinier and faster. But now, there's a new upscale Crystal on Ranjit Avenue, and we're about to see if it holds up. We just sat down at this restaurant and I found out that the menu here at this Crystal is a little bit different than the original restaurant. So they have absolutely everything. They have Western food, they have Lebanese food, they have Japanese food, Burmese, Indian. There is something for everyone here. The vibe is good. We're waiting for the food to come. I'll show you that when it arrives. So our mocktails have arrived. I got their ginger mocktail. So I stirred it up and give it a try. Wow, that's really nice. It's like a soda with a ginger syrup on the bottom. It's quite sweet, actually. Oh, really refreshing. You can order almost anything at their bar. You can get cocktails, you can get mocktails, you can get coffee, cappuccinos, anything you want, they have it at their bar. So order anything you want, get a refreshing mocktail or cocktail, and enjoy your lunch. We're waiting for the food to come now. All right, so our first dish of Crystal is fish and chips. So it looks really nicely fried, really quite crispy. Even when I cut into it, you could hear the crispy crunch. And then a little bit of cream on top. Let's give it a try. Wow. So as you know, everything in India is super flavorful. Even the batter has a nice flavor to it. And they've actually fried it at the right temperature. The oil has not seeped down into the fish. It's just perfect. Next up, we have the tandoori fish. So nice freshwater fish yet again, has been marinated and even charred up. Have a look at that. Nice and charred on the side, super marinated, and then served up with some marinated onions as well. Give that a try. That's really nice. This one just has a very slight heat to it, but it has been marinated down to almost the core with a little bit of onion as a crunch on the side. And those charred bits are ever so smoky. Absolutely delicious. So those were just the appetizers. Now we actually have some main dishes come to the table. We have two dishes, chicken changezi and bhuna gosht. So this is made of mutton and it has a very thick gravy that it's been fried up in. The chicken changezi is a really nice tomato gravy, spices but not spicy. And we are trying that with garlic naan. So let's dive right into the chicken changezi. I've already had chicken changezi on this trip in Nizamuddin, but let's see how this one compares. Wow. This chicken changezi is actually a lot more balanced. Just a tiny little bit of heat, which is exactly what I want. And the chicken is so juicy on the inside. Excellent chicken changezi. That's much better than the one in Nizamuddin. Okay, so now for the bhuna gosht, the mutton. That thick, thick gravy. Garlic naan. That mutton is something else. The gravy is much more rich, a little bit sweet. Got different dimensions, coriander on top. It's quite fresh mutton as well. Wow. Which do you like more, the chicken or the mutton? Both are equally good. The chicken's like more savory, the mutton's a little more sweet, so I'd say both of them are really good together. Really nice. So we've had such a great experience here at the new Crystal restaurant so far. Everyone's been so friendly. The food's been absolutely delicious and we need to end this off on a strong note with dessert. So what we were recommended is their skillet cookie. So it's actually like a dark chocolate cookie, ice cream on top, vanilla ice cream, and it has just been made fresh in-house. We waited for it to bake from scratch. Looks absolutely delicious. Let's give it a try. It's really chocolatey. Oh my goodness. Wow. Everything is super fresh here. This is just loaded up with chocolate. Scoop of vanilla on top is a must for sure, but served so warm. Like this just came out of the kitchen. Amazing. When you eat a skillet cookie, it's almost like a half-baked cookie. So it's nice and like ooey gooey in the middle. Oh my goodness. This is a good skillet cookie. We said our goodbyes to the crew at Crystal. Good people, great food. And then hit the road again. This time we were chasing one of Amritsar's last great street foods, Tandoori Mutton. Hard to find and even harder to forget. What you're about to see may be one of the most rare finds in the entire city. So behind me is B2 Tandoori shop. This place has tandoori mutton. This is a bit more rare to find. You'll find mutton seekh kebabs, but you won't find the actual chunks of mutton cooked in a tandoor. So this is really unique, especially in Amritsar. So we've ordered some. We're going to bring it in the car. This place has been open since 1953. Can you believe it? A lot of history here. So we're gonna wait for the food, have it in the car, and enjoy it. The tandoori mutton has arrived, and just opening the box, you can smell a little bit of smokiness from the charcoal. It smells amazing, and some onions on the side, a lemon, and some chutney. I think I'm just gonna go straight in for a bite. Okay, so there's more than just meat in here. There's actually liver. Anything else? Liver. Just liver. I see. So I picked that up first, but we're gonna go right in for the meat. That has been charred to perfection. Oh. Oh my goodness. Smoky, tender, juicy, absolutely insane. Oh my god. The fatty chunks of the mutton just melt away like butter. So you let me know down in the comments if you have tried tandoori mutton before. Super unique, because normally you'll find tandoori chicken, tandoori fish, a lot of other meats, but tandoori mutton is definitely one of these more rare kinds. So let me know down in the comments if you've tried this before. It is amazing, really smoky. These guys have done a great job with marinating the meat. It's much more natural tasting, like they didn't load it up with spices. But I also just love the culture of rolling up to these places, sitting in your car, ordering what you want, and then they just bring it to you. So we're just having it in the car. Absolutely insane, this meat. It's so delicious.
The night was young and Amritsar still had secrets to spill. First stop, Beera Chicken House. This place is legendary, smoky, and allegedly one of the best roast chicken you can find.
We've come to Beera Chicken House. This place has been around forever, and they serve something different, roast chicken. So it's been made on the grill, completely different than what we've had before. Very nice. This really reminds me of the chicken that's made in those giant drums in Taiwan. That's what this is reminding me of. So flavorful, a little bit smoky yet again. Beera Chicken House. You can get a half size, you can get a full size. We got the full size. What you'll notice here in Amritsar is that everything has been seasoned perfectly, spiced to perfection, but nothing is spicy. And if you don't like spice, you're gonna be fine in this city. So good. So this place is so legendary that people, even if they have a wedding outside of the country, for example, Thailand, they have hired the guys from Beera Chicken House to go to Thailand so that they can cater to the wedding. So that's how much people love this place. And I actually agree, it's really pleasant chicken. Check out this chicken wing. It's really, really delicious. And for a roast, it's quite juicy. The food here is just too good. I am full up to here. We have just enough room for a little bit of dessert. It is time to have some kulfa. That is ice cream that has not been shaped into a mold like kulfi. This is just straight up kulfa. So we're gonna head inside A-One Kulfa. Let's get some ice cream.
एक कुल्फा बनूंगा बस तीन पटाएंगे शादी में दो गुजार आते हैं
There's only room for one more thing after a day of eating like today, and that is kulfa, some ice cream. So it's actually much more than I thought it was going to be. It's kulfa at the bottom. Then you see these noodles on the side, that's faluda. Then it's been topped with a syrup and then rabri. So this is a complete dish right here. Let's give it a try. The kulfa at the bottom is quite hard, but there's a lot of textures going on in there.
Full cream ice cream.
Full cream ice cream. That's one thing that I've noticed around here is that all of the dairy products have been absolutely fantastic. This is like such a natural tasting ice cream. A little bit of sugar. Not very sweet. But I do love all those different textures. Every bite's a little bit different. A-One Kulfa. Let me know down in the comments if you've eaten here before.
It's tasty.
Oh, very nice. The container that he keeps it in, that's very cool.
That's why they freeze it in that.
It's the bottom is all frozen. And it goes up and down.
It's a wooden biscuit. The container is in the middle. And they put ice and salt around it. And then they have a machine on top which rotates the inside.
Okay, I see.
So with that ice it freezes.
I see, that makes sense.
That's the reason you don't get crystals.
Okay, that makes sense. Nice.
If you freeze it in the fridge, you get crystals.
Right.
We used to make at home.
Really? With the same...
Same.
So cool.
We have a hand-made machine. Put the animal, make our...
Is this made with buffalo milk? That's why it's nice and thick. So that contraption that you see the kulfa in, it's actually full of ice and salt. And then right down the middle is this vessel where the cream has been put in and it just freezes. There's no crystals whatsoever. This is made with buffalo milk, so it's nice and rich. Absolutely delicious. What a great experience. What a great day of eating. So that is it for today's video. I hope you had an amazing time here in Amritsar with me. I had such a fun time. The people here are so friendly. I can't stress that enough. You need to come here and experience it for yourself. The food is amazing. The people are amazing. Just come and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I have more from India coming, so if you did enjoy it, please subscribe. Please leave me a like, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'm very grateful. Have a wonderful night. Bye.